Hershey, Pennsylvania is the home of the great American chocolate bar and the Hershey family of chocolate products. Regularly arriving at the Hershey plant are huge quantities of sugar, milk, and cocoa beans, the three most important ingredients in milk chocolate. Now, let's go inside the plant and take a look at the fascinating process of manufacturing chocolate products. The process begins here at the freight siding, as the cocoa beans arrive in boxcars and are unloaded into silos for storage. The beans then leave the silos and begin the first step in the making of chocolate, screening and cleaning. These screening machines carefully clean the beans and remove stones, dry cocoa pulp, pieces of fat, and any other fine matter to ensure the beans begin their journey in the condition that makes Hershey's high quality. After the beans are cleaned, they are carefully weighed and counted. This is the basis for computing the proportions of each kind of bean to be used. Cocoa beans from different parts of the world have different flavor characteristics, and the blending machines on your left combine the various types of beans to produce that familiar Hershey's taste. The beans are then roasted in large revolving roasters, such as the ones we're about to look at. Currents of air heated to 100 degrees Fahrenheit pass over the beans, enhancing their flavor. The machines on your right are called winnowers and are used to separate the shell from the center of the bean. Air separators winnow out the shells, leaving fragments called nibs, which are now ready to begin the milling process. The nibs are passed through milling machines, as you see on your left, and the grinding process releases a liquid traditionally called chocolate liquor. This liquid has no alcohol content, of course, and is the liquid from which all chocolate is made. In the Hershey plant, quality is of primary importance. At control consoles like this one on your left, operators constantly monitor the process to make sure that just the right amount of milling is done before the liquid is set on its way to becoming a fine Hershey's product. Good chocolate making requires more cocoa butter than is found in the chocolate liquid. So, from some of the chocolate liquid, it is extracted using large presses. This produces the extra cocoa butter and cakes of solid cocoa, which are ground into fine powder for use in other Hershey's products, such as cocoa powder and chocolate syrup. The press seen on your right is the machine that makes this part of the process possible. The making of high-quality milk chocolate requires the mixing of the other two important ingredients, milk and sugar. Fresh, wholesome milk is obtained from nearby farms and evaporated to remove its moisture. It's then carefully mixed with sugar in large blenders, like these on the right, before making its way to the central mixing area. This is the heart of the Hershey plant's production line, the central mixing console. It is here that the basic ingredients are brought together and mixed in just the right proportions to create the special taste of Hershey's milk chocolate. The combination of chocolate liquor, additional cocoa butter, and the milk-sugar mixture is monitored constantly at this console. High-technology controls ensure the quality and consistency of Hershey's products. The unit seen on the left is the central mixer, which receives the three basic ingredients and blends them together in preparation for the next process, called refining. We are now entering the refining area, which consists of the processes called conching and grinding. On your right is a rotary conch, and to the left, a series of roll refining machines. The refining process stirs, rolls, and grinds the chocolate mixture until it reaches that Hershey smoothness. Here on your left, the chocolate is conched. This is a horizontal conch. Heavy granite rollers refine the chocolate for up to 72 hours until it reaches a velvety smooth texture. Of course, the other ingredients used in making the chocolate bar are treated as carefully as the milk chocolate itself. Only the highest quality almonds, after harvesting with a tree-shaped device, are selected, sorted, and delivered to the Hershey plant. There, the almonds are roasted with deep flavor and replaced with the bar. The molding line on your right is producing Hershey's milk chocolate from almonds. After the almonds and chocolate are deposited in molds, the bars take a bumpy ride through a cooling tunnel until they reach the demolder, before moving on to the packaging area. On your left is the Hershey's Kiss production line, where milk chocolate is dropped in precise quantities and quickly cooled to produce the famous shape of a Hershey's Kiss, over 25 million per day. On the right is the completely automated packaging line. Each product is wrapped individually and is never touched by human hands until unwrapped by the customer. And by the way, that includes each individual Hershey's Kiss. Here's an area everyone at Hershey is proud of. Hershey's quality assurance labs employ all the latest methods, using high-technology equipment to ensure that only the finest chocolate will bear the Hershey's name. And of course, the final result, the great American chocolate bar, and the family of Hershey's chocolate products that have been enjoyed by generations of American families since 1894.
Hershey chocolate, Hershey chocolate, it's a Hershey chocolate world. Wherever you go, no matter how far, you're always near a Hershey bar. Hershey chocolate, it's a Hershey chocolate world. If you're the traveling kind, wherever you go, it's good to find a friend from home. Hershey chocolate, real red chocolate. Hershey, the great American chocolate bar.
It has been our pleasure to have you visit Hershey's Chocolate.